Okay guys, we getting straight into this video. I'm gonna be doing my nails today, but first we're gonna start off with the removal of my past set. If you have not seen that video, go check it out. It was my last video. So now we're going to be taking these off for a fresh base and putting some new nails on. So this is a extra coarse safety bit that I'm gonna be using to remove the bulk of these nails. I got it from my local nail supply. But before I go in with that bit, I'm going to trim off all this excess length so that I'm not wasting time filing off all this extra nail. The struggle that I struggled trying to clip these off is insane. I need to get some sharper nail clippers. Okay, so now we're going to file the bulk down. If you do this, please be extra careful, because if your bit slips, you will cut the freaking heck out of your skin. I recommend, it depends on how strong your e-file is, but I recommend around 15 to 20 RPMs. Because if it's too slow, it will get caught, but if it's too fast and you're not comfortable, it will slip. So just be very cautious and careful, please. Because even with the safety bit, it is still possible, because I literally did it in this video. For some reason, it's just harder to file my own nails than a client's nails, but yeah, it happens. And what I'm showing you right here, we are going to file that down until it's like sort of thin. Not extremely thin, because that is way too dangerous and too close to your natural nail, but just enough to where it'll come off with one soak off. And also guys, please wear a mask while you do this, and also if you have a fan, use your fan, because you will have dust flying literally everywhere. And when I say everywhere, I mean everywhere. I unfortunately did not have my dust fan because it's at my previous workplace, but I was wearing a mask. And I will show you that slipping of the drill happens because it happened literally right there. At that moment, I freaking almost murdered my finger. It did hurt and it kind of traumatized me, to be honest, but it's happened before, and you just gotta keep going, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so after soaking them in 100% acetone for 15 minutes, they are ready to be removed. So you're going to grab a wooden stick or cuticle pusher, anything of that nature, and you're just going to scrape the stuff off. And as you can see, it's just crumbling right off. Sometimes you will have to do a second soak. I should have in this case because I did not file enough off, but if you do file enough off, you should be fine. And whatever you do, I know it is tempting, but please do not peel any pieces off. I swear, you're going to rip a layer of your natural nail off and it's going to make it flimsy and weak. So please do not do that. Now do not come for me in the comments because as you can see, I just picked something off right there, but I did not peel anything off, okay? I just picked it off because it was literally hanging on by a thread, okay? Don't come for me. Okay, so now you're gonna take a fine or medium sanding band on 1 or 2 RPMs and you're going to file the rest of that stuff away or to just smooth out your nail and get the rest of that bulk product away. But make sure you're only filing the product and not your natural nail. And I always leave a little bit of product left on my nail just so I know I'm not filing anywhere near my natural nail. But I know in this video I did leave a little bit more than I should have on, but that's fine because at least I wasn't filing into my natural nail. Okay, so I finished filing them all. Now I'm just filing the edges to clean it up a little bit and make them look brand new. Now I'm dusting them off and then we're going to go in with our Cuticle oil. Now I would skip this step if I was doing a set after, but I filmed this a different day, so I applied some until I filmed what you're about to see, me doing this other set. But yeah, normally I would skip this if I was doing a set right after, because it would pop off in literally 2 seconds. But yeah, I hope you found this removal process tutorial helpful, and I hope you enjoy this new set. Okay guys, we are going to be jumping straight into this nail video too, so buckle up. I'm going in with this Blue Cross cuticle remover. I like this a whole lot better than filing my nails every time I do a set, because it's a lot more gentle on my nail beds. And I don't know why I didn't do this sooner, because I've had this remover for a long time and it's just been sitting there. So we're putting it to good use now. But yeah, I just rub that into all of my cuticles and I start pushing them back. I push back the eponychium and then I kind of gently scrape away the cuticle, any cuticle that's on my nail bed. So that's just what I'm doing right now. And this video is going to be in regular speed, no speeding up, so that you guys can be here real time with me. So this set is for the beauty convention that happened now last weekend. So I'm filming this like on a Saturday because the convention was Sunday, Monday. So these are the nails for the convention. And I did film a little bit of that convention, so you will see it in a future haul, because I also did a haul of all of the stuff that I got from the convention. So you will see it in that video after this one. I am very behind on videos right now, so I'm really sorry. I just have a hard time with motivation and keeping up with things, but I already know another set that I want to film, so once I get these 2 videos up, or at least this one right now, I will film the other one and get it out to y'all as soon as possible. So here I just wiped off all of the cuticle that was on my nail bed from scraping it off, and now I'm going in and trimming my dead skin a little bit. Just very minimal cuticle work, because you never want to do any excessive work on your cuticles, because that can lead to infection if you cut yourself. So yeah, just keep it very minimal. And I am also trimming off these hangnails. I have so many hangnails, and like, well, not right now actually. I've been using my oil. But yeah, right now I don't really have any, but usually they be sticking out like crazy. I am just cutting out the parts where I'm not in frame in the video, so you're not watching nothing, but that's about all the editing that I'm doing to the video itself. Oh, and also when you're cutting the dead skin off like this, make sure your nippers are very sharp, because if they're dull, you'll end up just ripping the skin off. And also oh my gosh, and it helps me to also like pull back my skin a little bit, and it helps to expose the skin a lot better. And if you see like a hump on my nail, that's just old product from when I had my last set on. I always just leave a little bit on there just so I'm not over filing my nails, but I think I left a little bit too much on this time. But yeah, that's why there's like a weird lump on there. And on second thought, I might just put the videos of the event at the end of this video instead of putting them in the haul, because yeah, that would be cool. Alright, so now I'm going in with my fine sanding band, and I forget what I'm doing here. Oh, I think I'm filing my nails. buffing my nails so that my nails will stay on. Because I think in this video I did full prep so that my nails would last. So yeah, this video is full prep. I like the Blue Cross cuticle remover method so much better than filing the cuticle away with the file, because I feel like it's so much less filing and I'm focusing on just buffing my nail instead of getting rid of the dead skin on my nail. So yeah, I definitely recommend that method. Okay, so here I'm going in with the 180 grit side of my file and filing the other hand, or buffing the other hand, because I feel like when I use my e-file on this hand, I'm damaging it a lot more. But with my file, I have more control of where and how much I'm filing. So yeah, that's why I'm using the file on this hand. Alright, now I'm taking some more acetone and wiping away all the dust on my nails, so that there's no dust in the crevices. Because if there is dust on in the crevices or on the nail, then your nail is going to lift. So now I'm going in with my pH bonder dehydrator, step 1 from Apres. And I'm just gonna scrub that into all of my nails. When I say scrub, I mean scrub. And then here is my acid-free primer, step 2 from Apres. You are also going to scrub this into all of your nails. I guess I'll talk a little bit about the Premiere event. So Premiere San Antonio, if you don't know, it's like a huge beauty convention, and I live in San Antonio, Texas, so it was in San Antonio. But they just have like a bunch of professional hair brands and nail brands. Apres was there. I know a lot of people use the Amika hair brand, that was there. A bunch of cool new ones I got to discover. Like I discovered this one brand, Bomblicity, which you'll see everything I got in the haul, but it was really cool to discover new brands and see big brands there. And yeah, there's also like classes you can take. I know I took a waterless pedicure class, and there's also like business classes, hair classes, barber classes, a whole bunch of different ones that you get to take. But let me tell you, it is the most socially exhausting thing that I attend every year. Because I went last year too, this is my second time going, and it was just as, I guess it was a little less socially draining, but it's still a lot. And at least this time, I kind of knew what to expect, so... But they don't let like any friends or family go because it's only for licensed professionals and students. So I'm just forced to go alone. And I have crippling social anxiety, so it's very fun. But yeah, that's Premiere San Antonio. Here I'm going in with my step 3 acid-free tip primer. I think in my last video I actually used this on my nails because I didn't read the bottle and thought it was for your nails too. But no, it's just a tip primer. So I am aggressively scrubbing the inside of each tip so that it chemically etches the inside and will stick to my nail. Okay, so now I have my Kuromi light and we're gonna start applying these nails. I know my Kuromi light is crusty and dusty, but that's just what happens when you use it all the time. I just need to clean it and it'll be fine and dandy. And we're gonna adhere them with my Extend Gel Non-White, the HEMA-free limited edition version. So I'm just painting a thin layer of that on the nail tip so that it covers my whole nail, and then I'm gonna put a nice big glob on there. I was running out of this one, so it took me a little bit to actually get a nice glob on there. And then I just put it under the light for like 30 seconds until it cures, and then when they're all applied, we'll do a 90-second cure for all of them. And before I apply them, I always pinch the sides because that helps with spillage. Alright, now that they're all applied, I'm going to file away any spillage that I have. I'm pretty sure it was minimal, the amount of spillage, but I also like to do this just to seal the cuticle and make sure everything is flush. So this is the nails filed and dusted off, and here I just put some magnets on my nail cutter and then I slightly cut them down because I didn't want them as long as they were. So I cut them down and now I'm gonna shape them. I pretty much kept them the same shape as they were before I cut them. So to make my life a lot easier, I kind of cut them into the shape I want them in, which requires a lot less filing. I had to cut out all of the filing because it was out of frame, but now we're gonna jump into polish. So funny story, I wanted to do like a tortoise design, but I actually hated the way that it came out, so I changed the design a little bit. Yeah, so everything that you're about to see is actually not what the nails are going to be, but I'll still include some of it just so you can see that not everything goes the way that I plan it and things change. So yeah, so I've got all the pink layers on the nails that I want them on. I'm gonna do lace on the pink nails and then tortoise on all of the other nails, but like I said, the tortoise came out looking like actual diarrhea, so I took them off, and you'll see what I did. I'll keep that a surprise. But yeah, in these clips I'm just laying out all of the colors. I don't know why I did 2 of each. I'm looking at that now and I have no idea why that is like that. So I didn't really know how to do tortoise, but in my mind it was like, this is how I went about it. I added a layer of this orange color, and then I went in with the auburny color, and then I put the blackish color over top of it. And yeah, it didn't look right. So I cured the orange and then I put a layer of base coat over top of it, and now I'm taking the auburn color and just kind of randomly placing it around the nail. I think one of the issues with this was that the orange was just too orange, but I didn't realize it until probably when it was done, and at that point it was way too late and there was no helping it. Okay, and then I cured that layer, added another layer of base coat, and I'm going in with the black now. You can already tell that this is just not looking good in any sort of capacity. And usually I would say like I'm too hard on myself, but this is just, it looks like camo, but like a nasty, ugly camo. I literally analyzed this thumbnail for like 20 seconds before I put it in the light and said I was happy with it. But this made it a little bit better, but in the end I still hated it. I'm going over the whole nail with the auburn color just to tone down that orange color because it's just way too orange. I definitely should have tried this on like a blank nail before doing it on myself, but I took out that solid brown color on the top left of that paint palette and I mixed it with some clear just to try and tone down the orangey background again. And then I was just adding some more black dots. It doesn't look the worst, but it's definitely not cute, especially like with my skin tone. Do y'all see that brown little speck right there by my cuticle? What is that? I don't know what, when, where, how, or why that is there, but at least it was an easy fix when I did fix it. But I guess that doesn't matter anyways because I ended up scrapping the set. So I don't know where the footage of me putting on the lace went, but I did that. And then now I'm gonna top coat these roach nails. This is a new top coat I'm trying out. I've never tried out the Goi, I don't know, brand, but I actually really like it. The only thing is, whenever I put it on Kiara Sky polish, it separates. So I think I've honestly had that issue with Kiara Sky polish before, so I don't think it's top coat, or maybe just like one of the ingredients in the type of top coats I use and in their polishes, it just does not mix well together. I have no idea. But this top coat is really glossy and I really like it. I'm not too sure if it's more glossy than the Koopa top coat, which I usually use, but I don't know if it's more or less glossy. I think they're almost about the same probably. But I'm still on the hunt for a super glossy top coat, and I know those tend to be a thicker formula, and I've heard about like the zombie top coat and also like one other one that comes in like a container. But yeah, I like this one, so maybe when it runs out I'll try the zombie one and then probably another one. I don't know. Wow, look, the nails have magically disappeared. So I'm going in with my foil transfer gel and I'm painting the whole nail because we're gonna be doing full lace nails for the ones that were tortoise nails, and then we're keeping the two lace French tip nails. Okay, so I'm just very firmly and aggressively pressing this lace foil on my nail because as you can see, it is very stubborn and unless you have like Hulk strength and are pushing down on this thing, it won't stick in some spots. Or like if the foil crinkles, which it is very hard to get this flat over a curved surface, it is just a pain. But we persevered, it looked fine, it's great. Pretty. And then now we're gonna top coat. I think I got pretty lucky because with the blank spots that it left, I just went back in with the foil and repressed it in the spots that were blank, and it blended fine. And I think probably because it's just like a random pattern, so it blended pretty well. So because you didn't get to see me do the French tip on the other nails, I'm just going to show you how I did it here. So I'm using the foil transfer gel and I'm painting it in a French tip basically. This is the French tip style I like to do. It's just a lot easier and I like the way it looks. You can also just do the deep French tip. That looks really cute as well, especially if you're doing lace, but I like this style the most. Now the cute, fun, exciting part, I'm gonna use these little teardrop pearls, the smallest size, and I'm gonna do some dangly pearl charms. Here's the smallest size and the size that I want to use, but I'm gonna use the gold one on the right, not the silver. So I was gonna use these lobster clasps to hook them on, but they made them like too long and weird and bulky. So I'm just using these rings to hook them on. I think I already drilled the holes. I don't know where that footage went, but it's just gone, I guess. I don't know if I did drill the holes yet, I can't tell. So yeah, this is what they looked like with the lobster clasps, but I thought it would be okay, but then when I actually put them on the nail, it just didn't look right. Okay, I did not drill the holes yet, so this is the drill bit I'm going to use to put the holes in the nail. I would recommend using a bit solely for this process because it will dull out any sharp bits that you have that need to be sharp. So I don't really use this one anymore, so it's perfect. And I'm picking the spot I want to drill in, and I drill the hole. I tried them on and then yeah, obviously I didn't like it, so I'm changing it to just the little ring and then I'll attach it that way. So here's with just one on. Y'all have to tell me if you like this or not. At first I was like, oh god, what am I doing? But they kind of grew on me. I liked them after they were all on. Or I think I was actually still a little iffy, but wearing them and everything, I ended up really liking them. They definitely had to grow on me though. these on the left hand was definitely a struggle, but we got them on and they look cute. I really like how they came out. I definitely should have done this part before I put the pearls on, but I guess I forgot. But I'm just finished filing the nails to make the shape more crisp and to clean up any lace that got on the sides of the nail. And then of course, you know, I have to finish it off with my cuticle oil. This one is my personal jasmine one. It smells so good. Unfortunately, the release of the full-size bottles of these has been put on hold because of like website complications and purchasing complications online. I will definitely update you guys when that changes. But anyways, I am making sure this gets in all of the crevices, the crusty crevices. This is honestly like the finishing touch because this makes them look so crisp and nice. Like if I forget this step, they look so crusty and dusty. So seeing them after I put the cuticle oil on, it's like my favorite part. But here are the finished nails. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I would appreciate it so much, and hopefully you stick around, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.